Hello and welcome to round 2 of the Celtics Reddit podcast 2022 offseason Trivia Bonanza. My name is Ben Vallis. Thank you for joining us. I hope you're doing well. Let's start by introducing our contestants for round 2 from the United States of America, known Aaron Neesmith Enjoyer, unofficial PR rep for JD Davison, Wayne Spooney. Spoons, welcome, sir. How you doing?
Good, man. This is fancy as hell, Ben. I'm enjoying it very much.
I love it. I was glad to have you, man. And of course, contestant number 2 from Sydney, Australia, really just down the road from me, actually.
Yeah.
Jake Issenberg, fresh off his crucial production role in round 1, now returning as a contestant. Jake, welcome, sir. How are you feeling coming into this one?
We're good. I'm really upset I didn't bring some kind of Sydney Australian paraphernalia now to go one-on-one with the American, but that's all right.
Can I address the rumors that Jake's production role means he has the answers for all these questions? So if I lose, that's why. I just want to put that on the record.
Remains to be seen. We skew so Boston on this podcast. So really, we have no like Aussie-ness with us. So we've got to work on that, Jake.
Yeah, seriously.
Now, we did have a producer lined up for this one, but unfortunately, they've called in sick last minute. Shout out to Squim Jim. Hope you feel better soon, mate. So I'm going to attempt to both host and produce this one, so bear with us here, folks. Now, look, before we get started, here's how this works. There are 5 rounds, 5 questions per round, except for the 5th round, the Phil Pressey speed round, where we rattle off 10 rapid-fire questions. Normal questions are worth 1 point each. The Phil Pressey speed round questions are worth 2 points, and there will be sporadic bonus questions also worth 2 points. Guys, in lieu of a producer, you will need to tally your own scores. I hope that's okay. Beyond that, are there any questions, guys?
No, but I was telling the scores last time, and that could be really good for me or really bad, just because
it's actually hard.
Yeah, it's so difficult.
It's hard.
It's so entertaining. I just completely forgot to keep count.
The bar is low as far as like the tallying scores on this podcast for trivia shows. So no worries there at all. I do have on my run sheet here to stop and thank everyone in the live stream for watching. Currently, our listener viewer count is 0. So thank you for the podcast and YouTube listeners after the fact. Gentlemen, before we get started, can we hear those buzzer sounds? Jake, we'll start with you. Can we hear that delicious buzzer sound?
Turkey,
awesome.
Baby.
Turkey all the way. And Spooney, what do you got for us?
Hold on, shit. Sorry. I just,
technical issues. All right. Nice. We've got an animal theme here.
A cow.
Animal theme, okay.
Okay. Let's get right into it. Starting with round 1 of our trivia show. Theme is our new Celtics. Question 1. Danilo Gallinari's primary nickname is Gallo, which is Italian for what word? Cow.
Is it
Spooney.
Horse?
It is not horse. Sticking with the animal theme, you're close.
Oh, wrong. But is it stallion?
Incorrect.
Shit.
It is an animal. That's the clue. Farm-based.
Oh man.
Chicken? Rooster.
Oh shit! Nice guess.
You are correct. It is a rooster.
I even pressed the rooster buzzer button. Come on, Jake.
The giveaway is if you look at his hairdo earlier in his career, and he kind of had like the mohawk going on. That's kind of the rooster vibes. But if beyond that, literally the translation is rooster. So there you go. All right.
Okay.
Question, and I hope you guys are keeping score because I am not. Question 2. Malcolm Brogdon was drafted 36th overall by the Bucks in 2016. He then went on to win Rookie of the Year, becoming the first second-round pick to win the award since which player?
Damn.
Oh, this is wrong. Michael Carter was just another Rookie of the Year that popped in my head, which is wrong.
Incorrect. So it's from back in the 60s, and this player had a great injury.
Is it a Celtic?
No. They had a great... So Marcus Smart, sort of famously came back from that ankle sprain. I think it was, what was it, in the Bucks or the Heat series? I think it was the Heat series. Walked out, had a great moment, and they would have called that his X moment, referring to this
Willis
player.
Reed.
Oh, yeah.
Correct.
Yes.
It was Willis Reed. Well done.
Let's go.
Probably too cluey on the clues there. So
That's
Perfect.
all right, dude.
Perfect.
I do have a lot of money riding on Jake, so I'm really hoping he wins. One to
Those would have
one.
been, yeah, those would have been really good odds. That's for sure.
I don't think so.
Question 3. Which NBA Hall of Famer is Fiondo Cabangeli's maternal uncle?
Yeah, I think he
Cal,
got in
that's
there
Spooney,
first.
right?
It's
Yeah.
Dikembe, right?
Yeah.
You are correct, sir. It is Dikembe Mutombo.
Sorry, you got to finish. Do you want us to wait till you finish reading? How do you want us to do that?
I think buzz in, and I'll just keep reading the question
got
and then go
Good
to the
call.
first buzzer person and try and remember which animal was assigned to which person. Does anyone know any Dikembe Mutombo Cabangeli family facts
Connection
beyond the
stuff?
fact that they're related?
I was surprised how little of that we kind of got at Summer League, which means there probably
Yeah.
isn't a whole lot, because I'm guaranteed that they would have been sniffing around trying to figure out what was going on there.
Didn't Simmons always used to tell that story? It might be in the book of basketball where like Mutombo walked into a party and was like, "Who wants to sex Mutombo?" or something like that. A bunch of women. I think Dikembe denied it, but I definitely think Simmons has proliferated that story many times.
We
So
we
that's
have
all I
to
got.
find that. We have to find that, and then
Yeah.
we're gonna make it Who Wants to Sex Cabangeli. That's gonna be.
Yeah, Mufundu.
I love it. All right, moving on. Question 4. In this year's Summer League, JD Davison famously led all players in assists per game. Which sophomore NBA player ranked second overall in assists per game?
Oh, I know who it is, but his name is escape. I even know what team he's on.
Oh, tell me the team.
No.
Oh, it's going to give it away.
Shit. What is his name?
Sophomore NBA player.
Is it?
Was
it? It wasn't.
Jake.
It wasn't Josh Giddey, was it?
was Josh Giddey. Well done.
Never
Well done.
mind. I was thinking it was the kid from the Knicks, Quentin Grimes.
yeah.
Is that
Oh,
his
yeah.
name? Yeah.
Yep.
Never mind.
Another great
Ah,
sophomore player.
This is Australian
Let's
in
go.
the books here.
The odds are still against you, Spooney.
2-2.
Well done, Jake. All right. Question 5 of the first round. The well-known yet short-lived syndicated reality law TV show Personal Injury Court is hosted by which current Celtics father? Jake.
Current Celtics father, Peyton Pritchard.
Incorrect.
Yeah.
Okay. Who
Now,
is in?
keep in
Who's a
mind
new
the
Celtic?
category. Yeah, the category. Spooney.
Okay. So, new Celtics.
Oh, it's a new Celtics. I forgot that thing.
We've had a Davison, Cabangeli, Gallo,
Yeah, running low.
Brogdon. Shit, who else is there?
Now,
I mean,
Spooney is a lawyer, so this is
That's
the last
Right up
question
your
skews
alley.
towards the Aussies. This question skews towards the law folk.
Is it Brogdon's?
You are correct. And I do have a clip here to share. Stand by.
Personal Injury Court.
Good day, everyone. This is the matter of Morton versus Abernathy. It's my understanding, Mr. and Mrs. Morton, that you are suing Mr. Abernathy for rattlesnake bites to your hand from property that you recently purchased from him. You're asking this court for a total award of $330,000, and that includes
That's right. So the answer is Malcolm Brogdon. His father, Judge Gino Brogdon, is the well-known host of this, I guess now
Yes.
cancelled law
Oh my
TV show.
gosh.
So, real quick, I will say those are not obviously real court proceedings, but they are usually binding arbitrations. So, lots of times the judge's ruling is legitimate and the people have to pay. So, there is some truth to those shows.
I was
Anyway.
Wow.
really hoping we'd get the law tidbits on this from you, Spooney. So I'm very thankful for that.
There we
There you
go.
So that is the end of round 1. Can I reach back out to you guys for the score tally?
I think I have 2 points.
3-2.
3-2.
Slight
Alright.
lead.
Typical
Okay.
Yeah.
point shaving.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
11-2 me. I don't-
Yeah. Who really knows? All right, great. 3-2 in favor of Spooney. Tight game heading into round 2. The category for round 2 is What Did He Say? And these questions are brought to you by
Ooh.
Squim Jim. Squim, we hope you're feeling better, mate. Thank you for contributing these questions. We'll start with I guess to clarify on the category here, what did he say? It's obviously attributing quotes that are out there in the Celtics sphere to specific people. We're going to start with question 1. According to Jay Williams, who is the first black coach? I think the Turkey got in there first.
Yes,
the first black
Turkey.
coach in Celtics history.
Ime Udoka.
You are correct, sir.
Damn
it. Ime Udoka. Jay Williams. Epic fail.
Yeah,
That's
not even
incredible.
close.
Epic fail.
So good.
All right. Well done, Jake. Moving on to question 2. Who said, I have 2 college degrees, 4 honorary doctorate degrees, and I'm in 3 halls of fame, and the only thing I know how to do is teach tall people how to put the ball in the hole? Jake.
Oh, is Casey Jones?
Incorrect. Spooney with the cow.
Red?
Correct.
Yeah,
it is Red
nice.
Auerbach. Known Red Auerbach quote.
Yes,
by
absolutely.
me. Known by
Oh,
Squib Jim. It's a good
right.
guess. It's a good guess. It seems like an old-timey
Yeah,
kind of quote. Right?
Exactly. That is
No
all I
one-
was going off of.
Yeah.
Got a bunch of degrees. Don't really know what to do with them. Tale as old as time. All right. This question is a who am I? And bear with me while I cue up the very suspenseful music here. Who am I? Ingenious by me is something I'm known for saying. I got upset by my king-size candy bars went to waste on Halloween and thusly believe the hashtag youth is lost. I have a real robe problem. I'm very into big forehead chicks, and I've declared that every Philly dude loves to eat ass. Who am I?
Cal got in there.
Spooney.
The robes makes me think it's Marcus Smart.
That's what I was going to say.
Oh, correct. The eating ass thing should skew you in the right direction.
It
I'm
does
gonna
not. It skews me in a direction, but
Wait, so is this still? This is not new Celtics. This is just general.
anybody.
This
Could you
is what's the name of the segment?
Who am
Who
I?
said what?
Who said what? So literally,
Yep.
it could be anyone. That's
So
super
we're looking at
helpful.
these quotes that this particular person said. So to go back to them, ingenious by me.
I know who it is.
Spooney.
Can I jump in? Evan
Yeah.
Turner.
You are correct, sir.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah, it's
well
gotta
done.
be. Yeah.
Genius by me. Loves
That
eating
was
ass.
when you said that. I was like,
Big
that's the
forehead
only
chicks.
cocky dude. Yeah, he's the cockiest motherfucker.
Well done. All right. Question 4 of the second round. Fill in the blanks. Man, give me some blank somebody. I need something to eat. Gaga. Take that with your blank. Jake.
Is it KG?
Incorrect.
Take that with man. Give me. Is the blanks the same word?
No. Very different
Okay.
words. Maybe polar opposite words, which I'm sure laugh at in a second. Think commentary over a game, a well-known game in the last sort of Spooney.
Tommy.
Incorrect.
Damn it.
Incorrect.
Is it? It's not
Jake.
Mark Jackson, is it?
Incorrect. I'm gonna.
Perk.
Cow is Spooney, right?
Yeah.
Sorry. What was the answer?
Perkins. Kendrick Perkins.
No.
Damn
So
it.
it's local regional coverage.
I know it. Yeah, go ahead, Jake.
Was it Scal?
Incorrect.
Is it Seti Maxwell?
It is Cedric Maxwell.
Oh man.
Do I even
Uh,
get a point for that? I mean,
I think so. That's
All
that's
right.
how we work here. We just whittle it down.
Eventually,
until we get to the
someone
correct
gets a point.
I do have a clip here for you guys.
Man, give me some Cheetos, somebody. I need something to eat.
This place will go berserk. Harden knocks down Smart again and turns the ball over. James Harden implodes in front of a national television audience.
Take that with your beard.
So I believe it was take that with your beard, and the
Yeah.
final blank was there was Cheetos in there as well.
Yeah.
Poorly prepared.
quick question, Ben. You
Sure.
thought excluding Cheetos and beard would have given like we would have
Yeah.
gotten the answer any quicker with those words in there?
Well,
I
I'm
thought it
gonna
was like
throw
his
back
own name.
Yeah.
I would love to throw back to Squim Jim on this one, the purveyor of these questions, but he's the mastermind behind these questions.
He
So
was
you'll have
like,
to take it up with Squim.
Cheetos is the key to this. Everybody knows Maxwell's a big
Yeah,
Cheetos
everybody. When I hear Cheetos, I think Cedric Maxwell.
fan.
Yeah. But I stand by that Cheetos and beard are polar opposites on the English
enough.
word
Yeah.
spectrum.
Enemies, really, if you think
True,
about it.
yeah.
Absolutely. It's a real mess.
Yeah.
Question 5, the final question of round 2. Grant Williams dubbed himself Batman, but who said, "I'll be Batman, I'll be Robin, I'll be anybody you want me to be, I'll be the garbage man"? Jake.
Is that Marcus?
Incorrect.
No, right.
Similar vibes from this player. Spooney.
Rob Will.
No.
Damn it.
Incorrect.
Is it-
Think back.
Shit.
Modern era, but like early modern era.
Oh, like Avery Bradley?
Incorrect. Spooney.
KG.
It was Kevin Garnett.
Oh, man.
Absolutely. And I do have a clip here for you as well. I promise this is the last clip of the show. Here we go.
This is Clark Kent right here, a.k.a. Paul Pierce.
If you Superman, are you Batman?
I'll be Batman, I'll be Robin, I'll be anybody you want me to be. I'll be the garbage man. But this is Clark Kent right here.
Good times.
Now I remember that. Now I remember
Yeah. Jog your memory a little bit.
Yeah.
That is the end of round 2. Can we get a score update from the very loyal score counters?
I got 3, I think.
Yeah, I think I'm on 7.
Oh, okay. Big guy. I'm here.
7-3. I want to give a shout out to Jackson in the comments as well. Our maybe our sole viewer at this point.
Thank
Shout
you,
out to
Jackson.
Jackson for watching this one. So
We
just to
appreciate
recap
it.
there, we've got 7-3 in favor of Spooney. Am I hearing that right?
Yes.
Okay.
Cool.
Any thoughts? Any points of contention? Any gripes before we move on to round 3?
That just felt like when you if you ever played tennis or you're watching tennis and the ref goes like 40 love and you're like, I know. I'm down 40 love. I
am losing.
Yeah.
No
Spooney, any
complaints
thoughts?
over here. I don't feel like I earned many of those points. It's just a process of elimination. I'm sure those names were coming out of Jake's mouth next anyway, but nonetheless, sometimes you get lucky.
I suppose for anyone listening, and you may be wondering, why are we dancing around the key Celtics topics on this show? It's because this is our 3rd year of these trivia shows, and we can't get into the Jason Tatum, the Jaylen Brown, because we've done all that, and you can go back on our feed and you can find those questions. Really, we're having to get into the nitty gritty just to find original questions to ask. And with that, we'll move on to round 3. This is brought to you by Parsnip Pizza. These next 5 questions, category being home sweet home, all to do with TD Garden, playing in Boston, etc. And we'll start with question 1. What is the closest major league professional basketball team by home arena to the TD Garden? Spooney. Jake.
No, I'm the turkey. That's me.
Sorry, mate.
It's okay. Is it Barclays?
Incorrect. Major League. So
Major League.
Wait,
Spooney.
what? Madison Square Garden.
Incorrect. So there's a professional.
Well, I could go ahead. No, go on. I'll take the clue.
Please explain what
There's
this
a
is.
professional sports team, may not be in the NBA, who has an arena that they play in that is geographically closer. Spooney.
Fenway, the Red Sox.
To basketball, right?
Incorrect. It is.
Shit.
Yeah.
Wait, so
sorry.
is it?
It is
what?
basketball.
Is it the main Celtics?
Incorrect. Incorrect.
Oh, is it? Wait. What is the? Okay, say that again.
Okay,
What does Major League mean?
Closest Major League professional basketball team by home arena to the TD Garden. So it's a professional.
The Celtics.
Oh, is it like
Well,
Harlem
no, because they play at
Globetrotters?
TD Garden.
Harlem Globetrotters?
Incorrect. We're thinking it doesn't necessarily have to be a male sport, I think is a clue that I can throw out.
Oh,
there.
the
It
Connecticut
is
Sun?
basketball.
Connecticut Sun.
You are correct. Huge delay there on the correct sound. It is the Connecticut Sun. They play in the Mohegan Sun Arena, which is precisely 107 miles from TD Garden.
Very fun casino attached to it. Very
there
fun
you go.
casino.
Okay.
I would love
Also,
to go there
I might add, not a good look on the misogyny front for us.
Yeah,
Jake.
poor form.
Yeah.
Yeah, really bad. Damn it.
There's
We'll
no
edit that
other
out.
professional basketball
Yeah, of course.
other than the NBA.
Yeah, damn, yeah. No, but no, for me it was more of an American geography thing. I was thinking WNBA, but I thought Connecticut was on the West Coast, so
Yeah.
Well, I was going to ask you, Jake, actually, if you'd ever been to Connecticut, but I think you've just answered that question.
No,
Spooney, any Connecticut stories as the sort of the local American on the pod?
My aunt lives there, and then Bender the Magnificent, he was in our playbacks for the playoffs. He also is a resident of Connecticut, good friend of mine. Other than that, I always hit traffic when I drive through, so not a big fan. That's about it.
All right, let's move
Very
on.
boring.
Yeah, I did go to the Hall of Fame, which is in Springfield, Connecticut, I want to say. No? Is that
It's
that
in
incorrect?
Massachusetts, but it is on the border. Yeah.
Okay, right, cool. Not much else going on in that part of town other than the Hall of Fame itself, which if you're a hoops nerd is great. It's well worth the trip. Question 2, how many former or current Celtics arenas are still standing? Jake?
So that includes TD Garden?
Yes.
3.
Incorrect. Sorry, I had to go back and check the answer. Incorrect.
2.
No.
You are
I thought it was
correct.
a trick question.
2 out of the total 3. So TD
I could
Garden
not have named Matthews.
and Matthews Arena. And bonus question, remember, for those tallying, that bonus questions are worth 2 points each. At which college is Matthews Arena?
Northeastern.
Wow, what a pull. Absolutely. Northeastern University. Never heard of it personally. Jake, do you have any Northeastern University knowledge?
No, I think we need to bring back some Australian questions.
This is this feels a little weighted in my favor. I was like, I'll just name one of the Boston colleges that I don't know the arena's name.
I was going to say UMass, but that's probably,
That's the Mullins Center, baby.
Yeah, obviously. Everybody knows that.
Yeah, I mean, this category, unfortunately, maybe skews Spooney a little bit. The category
I would
being,
say so.
home, sweet home.
Place where I lived 25 years of my life. Yeah.
All right. Question 3 of round 3. What sport was the original Boston Garden designed and built for? Ooh, I think Turkey got in there.
Yeah, Turkey got in there. Is it hockey?
Correct.
Damn it.
Boxing, right?
Correct.
What?
Yep, it was boxing. The seats were arranged to fill out the floor around a central boxing ring, and developer and owner Tex Rickard wanted spectators in every seat to see, quote, sweat on the boxer's brows.
Here's why I know this. All right.
Yeah, explain yourself.
My sister bought me a framed like schematics of the original Boston Garden, and it was set up for a boxing match because that was its original intent. So that's the only reason I know that. Is a very random. It's really cool. I dropped it and I need to get it reframed because I'm a terrible, terrible brother. But that is why this is like what's that movie with the Indian dude and he's playing Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? This is like what's
Millionaire.
This is like my Slumdog Millionaire right now.
Same prize.
Slumdog Millionaire. Yeah, same prize.
I love it. That's hilarious. All right, Jake, don't worry. I think we're going to sort of skew further away from sort of some of that,
I'm not worried.
that home cooking.
Local Boston geography.
Yeah, this is just like the video of the Cedric Maxwell clip. I'm going to make the same comeback. I'm going to draw 2 offensive fouls on Spooney at some point.
Yeah.
And we're coming back here.
Question 4 of round 3. In 1995, a famous band was scheduled to be the final musical act in Boston Garden history, but they had to cancel after the death of their legendary frontman. Who was that band, Jake?
Was it Nirvana?
Incorrect. I think Kurt Cobain was dead in 1995. I could be wrong, but that would have precluded them from performing at the Boston Garden.
Definitely.
Yes.
Sublime.
Incorrect. Think like, I don't know much about this band. Traveling band, been around since the 70s. They have like a group that follows them.
What's the
Spooney
Grateful
with the
Dead?
cow. Oh, wait.
There it is. Go
Whoa,
for
hang
it.
on a second. I hate to do this to you, Jake. Spooney did buzz
I
in.
know.
No. Give it to him. Give it. I'll say Fish.
Well, Fish is incorrect, but
Okay. So Grateful Dead. There we go.
Is correct.
Yes.
Can any of you name
Get the
a
pity point.
Grateful Dead song? Because I couldn't tell you one. I've never really followed them.
No, my only thing about the Grateful Dead that I know is from Freaks and Geeks, and like she goes with them at the end, on the last episode, instead of following her parents' wishes to like live a normal life.
Good
And
call.
so when you said traveling band, I pictured that scene. So,
Right.
but yeah,
Okay.
couldn't.
Yeah. Don't know
I'm
much
not
about the
a dead guy. Yeah.
Not a
dead
deadhead?
guy. No.
Not a deadhead. All right. Moving on. Question 5, the final question of round 3. The 2022 Celtics had a home record of 28-13, equal to 7th in winning percentage. They also had 2 different homes away from home. What 2 teams tied for the most home losses to the Celtics over the entire season? So playoffs and regular season.
Playoffs and regular season.
Turkey is Jake.
So I'll just pick. I will go Rockets and Magic.
Incorrect. I think playoffs comes into it when we're factoring in the entire season. Spooney.
It's still surprising though.
Okay. So got the Nets and
good one.
the Bucks.
Oh, so close. So close. You had one of them.
All right,
So,
the
Jake,
Nets and the Suns.
Oh,
I think I got it.
So close.
I forgot. This is the famous Neesmith game. The Nets and the Heat. He lit the Heat up around Thanksgiving. Yeah,
You are correct. You are correct. Miami and Brooklyn with 4. So 1 home win between them, which was game 1 of the Eastern Conference Finals, where I believe Al Horford was out with COVID. You know, there were some issues health-wise, but obviously we came back and hopefully ended Heat culture forever. I mean, I'm sure that's not the case, but I'd very much like that to be the case.
That would be amazing.
All right, that's the end of round 3. So we're moving along here, guys. Can we get a score update, please?
I have 4 points.
I think about 12.
Uh-oh.
So we're actually
The pressy round, man.
The pressy, anything can change in the pressy round. 2 points per correct answer. Going to be tough in that rapid fire scenario for you guys to sort of tally your points and also remain focused on the questions. But I'm glad it's not me. And what we're starting to see here is a repeat of last year where Spooney and Joe, obviously who marinates in Celtics knowledge at all times, are going to just come to a point again in the finals. Although this year, with another round in a week's time between Squim Jim and Parsnip Pizza, we will have actually 3 people in the final round just to mix things up a little bit.
We got a good tidbit from the comment section in Jackson. Tatum had the yellow Grateful Dead Care Bear Nikes in the bubble. So
damn, that's some spicy knowledge.
Paul.
Yeah.
Jackson's on the board with a point.
Yeah, Jackson, we'll throw that in your round for trivia next year, mate.
I'll take that point. Sick. Thanks, Jackson. Cool.
All right. Oh.
Round 4, retired numbers.
Boy.
We have done this category before, but these questions are courtesy of Burner for Celtics. Thank you very much, Burner for Celtics, and everyone who submitted questions for the show. And if you're listening, if you're watching, and you've got an idea for a category or for questions, please hit us up on Twitter, our DMs, at Celtic Reddit Pod. Let us know, because coming up with 30 questions per show multiple times a year for several years, it is quite difficult. So please let us know if you've got any ideas. Question 1. Who is the only player to have his number retired in Boston despite never winning a championship here?
What?
Maybe their career was cut short, or...
No. Oh,
Spooney.
damn.
Reggie Lewis.
Yeah.
Oh, correct. I was too cluey on the clues there. Sorry, I just riffing on the clues
on
here.
the nose, yeah.
That's right.
Absolutely. It was Reggie Lewis. Reggie Lewis, by the way, his contract remained on the Celtics salary cap for 2 full seasons after his death, because at the time, the NBA did not have a provision to void contracts if an active player died. NBA Commissioner David Stern said that the remaining NBA teams should approve an exemption for Lewis's contract, but the rest of the league, many of whom had spent years or even decades losing to the Celtics on the court, said that they would do no such thing to help Boston. The rules have since changed so that a similar case would result in a deceased player's contract being paid by league insurance. Isn't that crazy?
That's some high-level saltiness from the
real.
rest of the league. Wow. Yeah. How much was the contract? It would have been a fair bit.
I don't know. I should have grabbed that info, but I mean, I guess scaled back to, the 90s CBA and salary cap, it would have been pretty significant. Like, he was an all-star. So, yeah. Although, if the same thing happened to the Lakers today, like, God forbid, not wanting to joke about such themes, like, he'd be like, fuck it, like, let him pay the salary, right? So I can kind of understand.
I don't know. Maybe.
Depends who it was.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's leave it at that. Question 2. There are only 2 players on the Celtics top 20 scoring list all time who have not had their jersey retired. Name one or both, Jake.
Is Antoine Walker?
You are correct.
Nice.
And Jason Tatum
being the other one.
Go.
Yeah.
Comeback's on.
Smart.
Comeback is on. And I believe this leads into a bonus question, of course, worth 2 points. Where on the Celtics top 20 scoring list is Jason Tatum currently ranked? Jake.
Oh, it's like, I think it's top 10. Is it 9?
Incorrect. Spooney, we default to you.
11.
Lower.
What's lower? 8?
No, like, as in closer to the bottom of the ranking. Right. Higher? I don't know.
Further away from the best. 14.
Yes. Incorrect.
15.
All right, I'm gonna give you both one more guess each, and then we're just gonna call it.
Go, Spooney.
Okay. 19.
13.
Incorrect. No points awarded. It was 20th, or it is currently 20th.
Oh, shit.
242 points behind Ed McCauley.
What am I
to head up to 19. So we'll obviously see that in, the first like 2 or 3 games this year, right? Of course.
Yeah.
That might be a like TD Garden scoring, Jake, because it's only been around since like the 90s.
Yeah,
I remember like Paul Pierce is the all-time TD Garden scorer or something like that.
I just remember seeing a graphic and I'm like, that's really high. Yeah. No, that round was like that Billy Madison scene where it's like no one is smarter and everyone is dumber from listening to that.
Incoherent response. Yeah.
I've got to get that clip for the next round. I award you no points. And yeah. Question 3. Arguably the most decorated Celtic not to have his jersey retired. He won 2 championships in green and was named all defense 5 times. He is famously the only Celtic to have played with both Larry Bird and Bill Russell.
Jeez. Is it Sam Jones? Now Sam, is it Jojo White? Is he
incorrect?
Is that the wrong era?
I don't even know clues to I threw out all the clues. I believe he did win Coach of the Year in 1991 while coaching the Rockets.
Oh, Spooney? Shit. While coaching the Rockets, I was going to say Sam Jones.
Correct.
I've got no idea, man.
10 seconds, guys. 5-time All Defense, 2-time NBA championship with the Celtics.
91
Famously played
Rockets.
with both Russell and Bird. All right, no points awarded. The answer is Don Chaney. 5-time All Defense, 2-time champ, both with the Celtics. He had 2 stints with the Celtics between 1968 and 1979. And both those stints, between those stints, he played for the St. Louis Hawks and the Los Angeles Lakers. And like I mentioned, won Coach of the Year in 1991, coaching the Rockets. Not a name I was super familiar with before the submission of these questions by Burner for Celtics, but an interesting trivia tidbit nonetheless.
Great trivia question. Wasn't he Temple University's coach for a long time? Am I thinking of somebody else?
That's a good question.
Not important. Let's just move on.
One of our many viewers can let us know the answer to that question. Question 4. The majority of retired numbers in Boston come from either the Russell, Bird, or KG era. Can you name any players with retired numbers who were not teammates of Russell, Bird, or Garnett?
Oh, shit. I'm wrong. I was going to say Dave Cowens.
Incorrect.
Yeah. He played with Bird, I'm pretty sure.
There's 2 of them. So this is a deep reach. This is what I'm talking about as far as needing to reach deep for Celtics trivia questions.
I
don't even know clues to give you guys on this.
I just want to say JoJo White again, just because he's in the front of my mind now, and he definitely.
Oh my God!
Yeah, correct. JoJo White, Jake coming back. Ed McCauley was the other one, of course, as well, who Jason Tatum will eclipse in scoring all time for the Celtics this season. Well done.
Next, yeah.
On the comeback.
Question 5, the final question of round 4. There are 20 players in Celtics history with more playoff appearances than Jaylen Brown. 16 of them have had their number retired. How many of the other 4 can you guess? Spooney.
Al Horford.
Incorrect.
16 of them. Playoff. Is it another one? Antoine Walker?
Incorrect. So more playoff appearances than Jaylen Brown. And it goes to show that he's had so many playoff appearances since his rookie year, where he made the Eastern Conference Finals.
Is it like
Eddie
House? Oh.
No, yeah. Is it Eddie House?
I was going to say Eddie House.
Correct. Okay, no, I was for me. I'm going to say Ray Allen.
Oh,
you are correct.
Of course.
Mark,
also obvious. Oh my God, damn! Our brains have been like deep Celtics history pilled now.
Yeah, we're just like JoJo White, Tom Sanders,
Ed McCauley,
Gerald Wallace.
Yeah, fucking Ed McCauley. I don't know. Marcus Smart, the dude on this team still. He's never missed the playoffs.
Rondo,
that's embarrassing.
That was the next clue. One of them is a current Celtic. 2 of them were from the same era, and one of them, until recently, had been very much involved in the team's ongoing business. That's the end of round 4. Can we get a score update from you both? I feel like Jake made a bit of a comeback there.
I got 6 now.
14.
Yeah, so
okay, maybe not.
I think
you made up some ground.
Yeah, maybe percentage wise.
Well, good thing then. It's time for the Phil Pressey speed round.
Here we go.
Cue the music here. Remember, everyone listening at home.
Or do we just yell?
Yep. Please buzz if you can.
Okay.
Yell, whatever feels organic in the moment. Questions, correct answers here are worth 2 points. Round 5, the Phil Pressey speed round. Question 1, in 2019, Malcolm Brogdon became the 8th player in NBA history to achieve which season-long statistical milestone? Jake.
50, 40, 90.
You are correct.
Let's go.
Question 2. Which NBA team has Danilo Gallinari had the longest tenure with? I believe it was Jake.
Nuggets?
You are correct.
Let's go.
With those tallies, fellas. Question 3. Ime Udoka's fiancée, Nia Long, is best known for her role in which 1990s television series?
That's a great question, and I'm really upset at myself.
Spooney. Oh, shit.
Okay, just skip. I wasn't going to say that anyway, so I'll just move along.
I will skip that one. For those listening at home, I foolishly triggered the correct answer. The answer was the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. No points awarded. Question 4. Name a player to have his number retired in Boston despite never being named to an NBA All-Star team.
Danny Ainge?
Incorrect.
Oh, did Danny Ainge make an All-Star game?
I guess his number isn't retired. No, because Rob Williams wears his number.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Name a player to have his number retired in Boston despite never being named to an All-Star team. Spooney.
Dennis Johnson.
Incorrect.
Nice guess, though.
All right, last guesses before we move on.
Sam Jones.
It's another Jones.
KC. But
nice.
Correct, Casey Jones.
I'm not taking the points for that. You said one more guess, and I should have shut up. I'm sorry. I won't take the points there. My bad.
No worries. Let me just kick off our speed round music again. All right, we're back. Okay, question 5. In February 2013, Jason Collins and Leandro Barbosa were traded for which short-tenured Celtic great? 2013.
Oh, 13. Shit, that's
Jake.
Jared Wallace popped in my head.
Incorrect.
That's not right.
2013. Think about the great
Yeah.
Celtics in 2013, immediately post Big Three era. Spooney.
Jordan Crawford.
You are correct. Celtic great Jordan Crawford. Question 6. Directly across the road from TD Garden on the corner of Friend and Causeway Streets is which popular pizza joint? Spooney.
Halftime pizza.
You are absolutely correct.
Yeah.
Spooney and I shared a slice at said pizza joint.
That's,
only
again,
recently.
unfair
All right.
question,
Okay,
but I'll
cool.
forget.
The reason I thought this was okay to add is because, Jake, you had been to a playoff game in Boston
did.
recently and maybe had encountered that particular venue. So I
It
thought
is
it was
legendary, I will say
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
absolutely.
Missed that one.
Question 7. Which game of which series was the famous Havlicek stole the ball game?
Was it Game 6 versus the Lakers?
Correct. It was not a game 6.
Oh well, shit.
I believe it was around the time that the Beatles released Rubber Soul, if that's any help.
No.
Games?
Do you need the
Come on,
year and the game and the opponent?
Preferably. Yep.
76 game 5 against the Sixers.
No, it was the previous decade. It was a game 7.
Game 7 against the Lakers. Nope. Sixers?
It was the 76ers. Can you guess the game of the
7.
series?
Game
yes.
7.
In
Game
what
7.
what kind of series? Like first round?
All right. Conference finals.
You are correct. There you go, Jake. 2 points for Game 7 of the 65 Eastern Conference Finals.
65,
Right.
shit.
I don't know.
When the Beatles
I got
released
that
Rubber
one.
Soul. Question 8. In the 2016-17 season, Isaiah Thomas led the Celtics in scoring with 28.9 points per game, but also led the team in assists with just under 6 assists per game. Who was second in assists per game on this squad? Wayne Spooney.
Gotta be Marcus Smart.
Incorrect.
Then
It was
I know
third.
it
It was
Oh,
third.
is it Horford?
Gotta be Horford.
It is Al
yeah.
Horford.
Go.
Yeah, good
5
stuff.
assists per game. Al Horford, prime Al, if you will. Question 9. Larry Bird famously made a cameo appearance in the 1996 box office smash, Celtic Pride. 2 other former Celtics also appeared in this movie. Name one of them.
Is
Jake.
it Cedric Maxwell?
Incorrect. Good guess, though. Jake, up. Spooney.
Kevin McHale.
Incorrect. They're
Shit.
both white guys. If that
Danny
helps.
Ainge?
Incorrect. From different eras. One. I don't wanna give too
Havlicek.
much away. Incorrect.
Tommy?
Incorrect. Couple more guesses,
Kuzi.
guys. Kuzi is absolutely correct.
All
I would have
right.
accepted
Walton.
Bill
That
Walton
Walton was the obvious one. Damn it.
Yeah.
as well. Final question of the Phil Pressey speed round and final question of the entire show. Question 10. There is one recent NBA title that is universally known to be fraudulent and widely accepted as an asterisk championship. Which team won this championship
Turkey.
and when slash where? Turkey. Turkey boy.
I
Jake.
got an ad on my buzzer app. It's,
Oh no.
It's the
Great
Lakers.
improv.
It's the Lakers won the championship in the bubble in Orlando 2019/2020 COVID season.
2020. Yes. You scared me with the 2019 business there. Was the Lakers
2019/2020.
fraudulently
Yeah.
He was
winning
just
an
giving the
NBA
full
title.
answer. Yeah.
Yeah.
in 2020. Yeah, absolutely. That brings us to the end of our trivia show. Guys, can we get a final tally score now that all the rounds are completed?
Well, there was one question that was a bit dodgy, but 16 points. I made a late run there.
Yeah, it's
16
20
points, Jake. 20.
So it was very close. Yeah.
Ooh.
Okay. All right. So Wade Spooney taking it out in the end there, but a late run there by Jake. Very exciting stuff.
Yes.
That's what we love about the trivia rounds year after year. Congrats to both contestants. There can only be one winner. The scores have been tallied. Congrats to Wayne Spooney. Spooney,
Thank
you know,
you.
this is a second successful year for you thus far on these trivia shows. How do you feel?
Like I'm probably going to lose to Joe in the next round. Although I feel like Squim Jim's got some sneaky, random, deep Celtics knowledge. I know Parsnip's a younger guy. I think so I'm not sure if that, age breeds, some more knowledge for this type of stuff. So
it appears to, at least so far.
Yeah. Calling me old, Jake. You're right.
Just Jake getting in a dig there before he signs off this round. Jake, like I said to Jackson last week, you win the prize of not having to do this for a while, which is also sneaky good. How do you feel? First trivia round in your tenure on the podcast. How do you feel coming out of this one?
Yeah, I've no excuses. I think next year we come back better, work on the off season. Got to find like a Celtics encyclopedia, get in the gym. But I felt like the early season Celtics got down big, made a pretend comeback, and still lost. It was great.
There you go. Absolutely.
I need a team meeting, sort myself out.
That's the right mindset. Now, look, we of course have one more regular season, I guess you can call it, round coming up next week between Squim Jim and Parsnip Pizza. Then the winner of that round, plus Joe and Spooney, will face off in an epic final trivia battle. I have here in my notes to thank Squib Jim for his production. Squib Jim, I hope you feel better soon, and hopefully we'll have you on in a production role capacity sometime soon. Big thanks to those who joined us on the live stream and everyone watching or listening to the show after the fact. We'll be back next week. Until then, go Celtics. Peace.